It's that big. It's this big, and it's just amazing. It's taking this long to cross I-40, and I know it's moving east, but it's having a hard time because it's so large to clear how small I-40 is. Like all the trees are being, every tree on I-40 is blown to the southeast on the northwestern wrap. And incredible. Now I'm starting to see some more significant damage here. I'm starting to see more significant damage as far as trees go. I'm looking for vehicles. I'm looking for anybody that might need help at this point that may have been caught on I-40.
You've got debris flying through the air from northwest to southeast on the back of the tornado. Troy Christensen is on the front side of the tornado. He needs to have him get on the Gentner here. Is he back in the control room? Can he see it, control room? Troy, it's a max.
And what you can see there is that they're on the south side of the tornado at this point. You can see all the rain and dust that are being pushed across. His windshield wipers are going, so that's mostly rain being pushed from left to right. So there's very strong rotation. Part of that is due to the tornado itself. Part of that due to the rear flank downdraft, the rain-cooled air that wraps around the circulation of the rotating thunderstorm. And so it is going to be very difficult to see this tornado coming. You need to be very careful there. If you're in this area, let's go back now to the live feed.
Right there on the north side of I-40. David, are you able to get through the debris? Are you still able to travel here eastbound?
Yeah, I'm going east.
Okay, I've got winds of 100 miles an hour out of the west, right where you are right now, 100-mile-an-hour winds. The vortex is on the north side of 40, about to cross the Calumet Highway, 5 miles due south of Calumet.
No, I know. I just had my side mirror. Part of it was just blown off. I just had part of my side mirror blown off because of the inflow of the wind.
Let's go to the South Doppler control room. Take it full, please. Take the South Doppler full. There's another tornado forming.
All right, so here you're seeing, we've been watching KFOR TV's live feed of a tornado that's in progress, almost wrapped in rain, right on I-40 here, about 13 miles west of El Reno, just about 5 miles south of Calumet. This is in Canadian County of Oklahoma, just to the west of Oklahoma City. On the velocities, we have very strong indications, as well as visually, of course, of that tornado there. We've had an update, a tornado with winds from the northwest here. You can see it blowing the rain across the road from left to right on the flanks of that tornado, then the reds going northbound, and that is the way that the Doppler radar sees the tornado. Wrapped in rain here, about 5 miles south of Calumet, about 12 to 13 miles now west of El Reno in Canadian County in Oklahoma. Here's the big picture. You see the hook echo wrapping around with a tornado right down near the edge of that hook. I'll zoom out just a little bit. You'll see here the bigger picture of things. Here is Oklahoma City. Here is that tornado. It is going to be heading into the area just north of El Reno toward Edmond and probably south of the Guthrie area. We're going to go back
at the 81 exit, and we are at a good vantage point looking west. We're still looking into the precipitation right now, Mike, but it's starting to clear a little bit. We should have a better idea. Hey, I just wanted to mention, though, I-40 out here, there is still a lot of traffic heading west on I-40 going through El Reno. So that is something you might want to mention again. People cannot be heading west along I-40 right now, Mike.
Cars laying in the ditches and significant building damage southwest of Calumet near I-40. A large debris ball now just west of the Route 66 I-40 junction, 1.5 to 2 miles west and northwest of the Route 66 junction and I-40 out there in West El Reno, out there by the lake. Debris ball here. And notice
and you're seeing there on our high-resolution radar, this is the debris ball that you're talking about, a little bit of heightened reflectivity, a return from the debris and the tornado itself, embedded in rain along I-40. That's the southern part of this supercell thunderstorm that hooks around. The inflow comes right in here toward Calumet. The tornado sits right there where we have the transition from rear flank downdraft northwest winds coming here versus those southwest winds, southeast winds coming here. The tornado sitting right above there, and we're going to go back. It has very strong returns on the radar. We're back now to live feed from KFOR TV in Oklahoma.
Wind now. I've got a southeast wind. I'm trying to get ahead of it here. Hang on. I'm on I-40. I'm breaking out. I'm coming out of the rain now. It's going to be to my north and west. Mike, there's still a lot of debris falling out of the sky. Mike, you there?
Yeah, debris falling out of the sky. We have a large debris ball that's about a half mile wide.
Okay, now here's the deal. It's not on I-40. The first El Reno exit 119. It's not here. So I have a southeast wind at about 50 to 60. I'm coming out of the rain right now at mile marker 119. Mile marker 119, the first El Reno exit. And Mike, look at, there's a ton of debris falling out of the sky. Wow. Okay, I'm out of it, Mike. I'm out of it right now. I'm out of the circulation center. The tornado's out of my north and west. And I think the tornado's going to be just to my... Okay, hang on a second.
Large debris ball. Still a large debris ball. Large debris ball, 1.5 miles northwest of the junction of 66 and I-40.
Yeah, and that debris ball, we were watching KFOR TV, that debris ball has really intensified in the last 5 minutes. Here we are, Oklahoma City, so we're well to the west of that, no immediate danger there, but there is the debris ball right there at the south end of this well-defined now supercell hook echo rotating thunderstorm. I'll zoom in, and you'll see you are listening to KFOR TV's live feed. You heard them say it has moved north of I-40. And indeed, this yellow road here is I-40. So the tornado has moved just about a mile north of the interstate there. It's now about 4 miles south and east of Calumet in Canadian County. It's going to go north of El Reno.
See the ledge. There's a lot of rain wrapped around it now, Mike.
Edmond schools are opening up for shelters. Edmond schools are opening up for shelters. You know, the window of safety is just kind of slowly closing is what's happening. Moving very close to the El Reno area. Back with me is Dr. Greg Forbes, our severe weather expert. And Dr. Forbes, you've been talking about the possibility of long-lived tornadoes, and certainly this fits the bill. It looks like we could continue to see this very active for the next several minutes.
Yeah, this is a very well-organized, the supercell rotating thunderstorm with a very well-defined hook on it, and the tornado in a classic position along that hook. You can see the picture there with dust and debris being kicked out of the edge of the tornado. Heard them talking about. The tornado is right there now, about 3 miles north of El Reno. But unlike before, we've had a lot of orange and yellow around that. Now there's light blue, so this is pretty much clear air, allowing them a better opportunity to see the tornado again. Here is the velocity signature of this tornado. You can see there potential, they were talking about potential multiple vortices. There's a red-green couplet there, another red-green couplet there. So there's the two circulations that they were talking about. And I'll zoom in just a little bit here, and we'll see that we're in a location here about 2 miles and then about 3 miles north.
Okay, I'm out ahead of it. I'm much better now. Northwest. I had trees breaking off. I was in the outer wall for about 8 minutes. Can you hear me?
Yes, we hear you. We hear you.
Okay, wow.
It's 3 miles west of Richland right now, going right down Hefner Road.
3 miles west of Richland, heading right down.
And it's still going just north of due east. Let's go to the south Doppler here. We'll kind of shift gears here. Look at it. Had a large zone. Continuing to watch this tornado on the ground to the northwest of the Oklahoma City area, our live feed from KFOR television. And Dr. Forbes, you've been watching this debris ball. What are we talking about as far as debris? This is not a big populated area, so we're talking about just dust mainly, you think?
Probably just dust. It may have hit a few farm buildings, some trees, but we are not seeing the kind of lavender or pink returns that we've seen when it was going through the metropolitan areas like Joplin or back on April 27th, Tuscaloosa, but still a definite intensified radar return. Now, I wanted to point out, we started following this when it was near Hinton, which is over near the lower left of the screen, and it was heading off toward Calumet. But look where it is now. It has made almost a direct right turn, and this red outlined area, that's a storm-based, radar-based warning, and so it's moving now almost due east. There we've had a new radar return come in. There is the tornado, and it's lost a little bit of its intensity return-wise, so that's a good thing. It's probably picking up mostly just dust at this point, but it's heading toward Piedmont, and that's a problem because there's a more highly populated area. It may go within a mile or two of Piedmont, and then it's going to generally move toward the Edmond area, and that is to the north of Oklahoma City. No immediate tornado threat for the Oklahoma City area, but Piedmont and Edmond, that's another matter. That's generally where this tornado is moving. The hail with this has gone through Okarche, I apologize.